Hello! Hello and welcome back to Gategully. What are we doing? Yeah, not much has happened since last I saw you. Um, except some elves have turned up. Oh, and some migrants. You poor bastards. Some migrants have turned up and immediately become invisible. An animal dissector, how exciting. Do you know, I'm vaguely tempted to do something completely mad oh, excuse me. Just kind of level the local landscape. Don't really need another fishery worker. I should probably make that person do something completely different. I'm so bad with migrants. Like you should technically, get right on to, giving them proper labours that you want them to do and stuff like that, but I never do. Oh, the leggings got made. That's nice. Now, the amusing thing about the elves is that I'd said, no, I haven't had an elven diplomat show up and tell me to stop cutting down trees. And then I let things run a little bit. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, I've got a lot of things. Yeah, I let things run for a little bit. Just to, allow things to smooth out and get the hauling done and all that exciting stuff. I've also been playing with the dig V command in DF hack, which means I can label a whole vein and say dig all of that, please. There's a few of those lying around. But yeah, in about 10 minutes after I'd finished saying, an elf diplomat, they don't. I have heard that they are bugged and they no longer turn up until you to stop digging down, chopping down trees. Elf came down and said, "Stop cutting down trees." I think I've got the first warning. Because eventually they start saying, "Well, you can only cut down this many trees." There you go. I finished my floor to clear out all those engravings, so I'll just get rid of it. Yeah, so that was vaguely funny. I thought it was anyway. Oh, hang on. No, that's exactly what I've taken the floor off, right? Yes. Right. So I can now smooth this floor, and then I'll be able to put engravings on it. Yeah. I'll be able to put engravings on it, and those engravings will be very pretty because my engraver is a genius. Water supply, that worked. I was quite pleased. It's like a little mini project that actually worked. Quite pleased with that. Now I've got two sets of caverns to worry about. I've got lots of traps here, so I'm not too worried about this one anymore, although I probably should be. I've got a few crundles in cages. I've also got that wild boar, and I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with it. I'm trying to get it slaughtered, but no one seems to be slaughtering it. So I've walled off those caverns. Although, now that the elves are saying they don't want to cut down trees, I might need to get a bit more acquainted with it. But there's a forgotten beast down here somewhere, or at least there was. I may have wandered off. But then, way down here, I got this set of caverns, and there's definitely a forgotten beast down here, and that forgotten beast is on fire, which is why we have a lot of ash, because it comes through and keeps burning things, which is not very good. So I'm thinking about continuing on my delve into the depths, I've designated this to be dug. This is just an upward stairway, and I've now put a designation for a downward stairway, and I think that makes it an up-down stairway. Then I'm just going to, from here, go down here, and then just continue on down. See if I can find magma. Meanwhile, can I trade here? No, because my idiot broker's got something better to do. Right, where's me broker? Gonna do this old school instead of using dwarf therapist. PL. No hauling for you. What else do you have? Do you got crafting, stone crafting, blacksmithing? Wow, you've got a ton of things to do. Well, hopefully you'll finish doing that soon. Suppose it is a bit much to expect them to completely stop what they're doing. My danger room's getting set up. I've noticed that if I actually, station my dwarves there, my military, they'll kind of stand everywhere except where I want them to stand. It's just slightly irritating. So, I'm making it so that they don't have any choice. So I've got another set of 30 trading spears being made, so I'm going to make another set here. It'd be nice if I could somehow be clever and make it so that they are like out of phase, so whenever these are up, those are down, and so that I can, when I tell them to stand there, they will stand there, and then they'll be, attacked by the spears from time to time. Still storing the item in the bin. Let's go find him. Or her. Zed, follow. What drugs are you on, you idiot? I don't even know where you're going. He found a gem out here? Dwarves are so insane. So, yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to do something with the lower caverns just to give myself some kind of access to wood, or I go zooming down into the depths and find the magma layer and make lots of magma forges. Which does appeal, but it has to be said, you still want, if I remember correctly, you still want bituminous coal to make pig iron bars, because you actually want the charcoal, you want the carbon in the charcoal in order to make pig iron and then steel. So I still need a source of wood, which, if the elves are being shirty, means... What is that? Those branches. Walnut tree branches. Okay, they look like they're meant to be gems. Yeah, so it's either that or go to war with the elves, and given that I've been having difficulty dealing with anything involving the military, that does not seem like the smartest of ideas. I'm just trying to work out where he's finding a gem out here in the wilderness. Make sure he's not... He's thirsty, but he's... I wonder if I shouldn't just... cancel that task completely. Oh. But I'm very intrigued to see where he's going. Well, partly he's going very slowly because he's having pathfinding troubles at the minute. It's FPS 16, which is kind of slow. So he's obviously having lots of thoughts in between what he's doing. I really want to find out where he's going. I mean, I don't even mind losing trade with the Elves, to be perfectly honest. The Elves, I don't think they have much that I really care about. I'm more interested in seeing what on earth is so important. And it's right up the top of the map here. Beginning to wonder if I shouldn't make a kind of a road network of some description to make it easier for them to wander about. Oh, right, okay. This is a my goodness, why did he go that ridiculous direction? He went all around the houses to get to there. These are, I spotted these kind of Morions, or whatever they're called, and ordered them dug out. That is just madness. And so, yeah, the pathfinding took him up, or way up this hill and along and down again. Whereas you could have just, could have gone straight up. Oh my goodness me. Unpause. Let's unpause. Well, I don't know if he's going to get there in time for the Elves to still be there, but if he does, it's great. Should roof that over. Or I could just let anybody trade. Right, what's the middle getting made? Charcoal, pig iron, steel, breastplates, and the helms still going. Tables being made, meals, armor stand, weapon rack, spears, clothes, beds, stuff. I was going to do a thing. I've already forgotten what the thing was. I remember what the thing was. The thing was I was going to go down to my noble quarters because Mr. Captain of the Guard here needs chests and cabinets and an armor stand, which I believe I just made. Armor stand. There we go. Get the armor stand there. What else does he need? He needs cabinets. He's got a cabinet, so put the cabinet in his bedroom. And container. See if we've got a coffer. We do. So that should be Mr. Captain of the Guard. Full of happiness. Okay, because I can't export querns. But I don't care about that. Right, there we go. now my broker needs a drink. That's great. It is true, he did need a bit of a drink. He was clearly very thirsty. Oh, look at him, he's zipping along now. Although my FPS has gone back down to 16 again. Down to 15, that's good. But you can see that Olin here is using that path that I set out instead of going right round all the ups and downs and hills and things. So it might be an idea to set things like that for the whole map, for the whole outside, so that there are well-defined paths to get to most places. So instead of having to pathfind over the entire outside map, they just look at various, you know, they've got routes to get to most places, and they will only need to take the occasional jaunt. I wanted K. There's a cherry wood chest in there. Have I lost my broker already? I have, haven't I? Go have a drink. You'll feel better. Then maybe you can go talk to the elves. Good. You go truddippit. Parcel cage traps, that's the thing. Right. Q. QT. Right, first off, give them all my worn clothes. Because it gets that stuff out of the fortress. Oops. Hang out there as well. It's large, not gonna want it. I mean, thing is, if they're gonna offer me money for my worn clothes, then, you know, I have an iron pestle. I don't even know what I would want a pestle for. Well, mortar and pestle is for grinding things, but I don't know if it actually gets used, you know. In fact, I'm trying to give away all my worn stuff, but I'm actually already, 1,000 ahead, so I'm probably unlikely to be able to get all that much. It's unlikely that I'm going to want that much from them. I can buy some cages off them. I actually do want quite a lot of cages. This is all random things. Puzzle boxes, grown maple toy. But these cages, I don't want the things in them though. Grown miller cage, let's get some cages. I'll have a yak cow actually. Because I can eat that. So cages. Barrels. Well, tell you what, I'm going to look for the fruit, because I like fruit, because I can get alcohol off the fruit, and I can cook the fruit. And that gives the dwarves interesting booze and food they wouldn't otherwise have. Oops. I went to go look at... Oh, there's shirts. Not going to bother with shirts. I think I'm okay for splints and stuff. And crutches. Let's go find the cages again. Oh, look, yeah, I've pretty much got all the cages. They're still making far too much profit. Can't have that. Well, let's get some barrels. Barrels are always good. Still buckets. I don't think I need buckets. Buckets. Spears, no. Bows. Short swords, wooden swords. Wood mail shirt? I think not. Wooden shields, helmets, hoods, gloves. Elves really aren't that useful. Chests. I think I'll have some chests actually. Yeah, chests are good. Are we still chests here? Yeah. There we go, that'll do. Got rid of a lot of stuff. Got some interesting things off them. That'll do. And now everyone can haul the junk back. Does mean that I can go to my still and I can never remember where I kept my still. Where's my still? Still. Oh. B repeats. And F repeats. There we go. And I got my still here. Ah! Drinks were down to 16. That's bad. How did that happen? I can only see. I think what happens is I ran out. You run out of things to brew, just temporarily, like, and they cancel the the jobs because they're not managed jobs. That's it. They have been cancelled. That's the end of it. And then you don't notice, which is a problem. A lot of people just standing around. I am not out of logs. Shut up. Bloody hell, I'm out of logs. Okay, well, that's not a problem, apart from the fact that it is. Why my woodcutters aren't cutting wood? Should be alright. I do have people who cut wood, he asked himself suddenly. Keep finding random... Ooh. Oh, for fuck's sake! Will you folks stop doing that? What were you doing down there? I was probably doing the wall I was telling you. Oh, you finished building the wall, that's what happened. Well, that wall's been done, there's something. What are you doing? You're fishing. Oh, dwarves, I love you so much. Oh no, wait, you just irritate the fuck out of me. I actually have lots of people who do woodcutting. So the possibility is that they cannot get down to those trees. But they should be able to. I don't see anything that actually stops them. Just gonna quickly do an experiment. No, that's not what that is, in fact, gonna fail. Hang on. That's an upward slope. Ah, maybe there isn't a way down actually. Because I've floored it over, or it's been rooted over, as it were. I wonder if they in fact cannot get down there. That's aggravating. So I don't want to go down to the other caverns because that would just be unpleasant. Right, so I think if I unconstruct this floor here, they'll be able to get down. Maybe. Oh, dwarves. Right, I think they are now able to get there. Doesn't seem to be much of them. Doesn't seem to be water here anymore. So it should be accessible. Only now you've stopped, so it's not going to be. So I have to wait for another pump operator to get down there. More babies. I don't have logs, that's kind of bad. Right, so that is a downward slope. So not only do I need to unusable dense floor fungus. Okay. So I can't mine through this stuff. Because I've had situations. Oh, for heaven's sake! Don't care. There are situations where this stuff, these branches and twigs and roots and things, are accessible. As in, you can actually mine. You can indeed have to mine through them. So I think I'm going to have to do something about this. Is this another child? Yes, it's another child. Because to be perfectly honest, I need to either... oh my goodness, that worked. I need to get a source of trees, and either this upward cavern, which seems to be relatively calm, although I'm not entirely sure whether I'm not seeing the various forgotten beasts, so I'm not sure whether that's because they have actually departed or whether whether they've just wandered off screen into an area of the caverns that I can't see, which is not, it's not a particularly reassuring thought, shall we say. Oh, come on, how hard can this be? Of course, I could just dig another entrance from here, which I might want to do anyway, because okay, finally, right, good. Right, so construct, build, construct, downstairs. Out of soap, that would be funny. Granite blocks, that'll do. What are these things? Garnet's nice. Need logs, don't have logs. Someone with a bin vacuuming up all those gems. Not these gems though. Oh, that's not, those aren't gems. Those are that's malachite. I'm going to use dig V. Let's get all this malachite because I'm fairly, yeah, that vein isn't going to go anywhere, unfortunate. So if I click on that, and that's where the cursor is now there. I go to DF hack and I type in dig V, and it then sets all of the malachite to be dug out, which is the equivalent of, just saying to a dwarf, just keep mining malachite until you've got all of it. Which is an obvious thing that you might want to do. That's the top of a ramp, is it? So I still don't know if my dwarvies can get there. So I'll try see if I can carve an upward stairway into that. No, I can't. Can I remove that ramp? Channel it. Well, let's try mining it. No. Can I channel it? No. Irritating. Build, construct, upward stairway. Okay. That may work. Granite blocks. Should give me a route into there, and this is when I'm going to discover that in fact there are in fact routes. Yeah, there's more. Oh, here we go. Right, where are we? So, is that not just the same caverns? No, I don't think it is. I think it makes it much deeper. So let's go to this one. Let's DX from here. DX. Get rid of these designations. designations. Okay, this seems fairly safe here. Okay. Dig up. Just do a standard dig to there. DI. No, no. Yeah. Oh, found some hot stuff. Oh, that's not quite safe enough. Let's go there then. Okay, downward stairway. I to here. And standard dig. Ugh. Upwards, I needed to change it anyway. So it's up, I, so it'll neatly get me around there. And I'm going to want to investigate here, because I've found some warm stone. So this is mainly water. So if I'd had a problem with water, I wouldn't have it now. So that's quite the ways down. So it looks like I found some more caverns, and I may even be able to make that into magma. And I either want to build magma forges down there so I can at least smelt everything, so I won't need charcoal for that. So that'll be cool. And I might want to do something crazy involving actually pumping the... I don't care about the elves are off by. Something mad involved. There we go! There we go. So the elves will be able to... What am I talking about, elves? Yeah. So I can now get fungus trees, which I don't think the elves care about. So that'll be cool. Can't believe I ran out of logs. There's a point where I had like millions of them. Should really try and find out how these caverns actually work, you know, actually connect. So they go down and then they open out again. There's a lot of twisty, windy bits. But I definitely want them to be, you know, to this set of caverns, I only want there to be one entrance, which is well trapped, and has a trapdoor, basically. Don't seem to be getting very many logs. There's going to be stocks. 11. Wow, 11 logs. The trees upstairs give me many more logs per tree, which I approve of. Why are you complaining about logs? You've got logs. Are they just not where you want them? It's actually possible that he's complaining that whoever's complaining about logs he's complaining about logs because those logs have actually already been tasked with being dragged, so they don't count as being available. I don't know if you can actually get to that one. Possibly not. So I may have to start making an actual serious point of making these bits of the caverns navigable, so I can cut down fungus trees and not bother the elves. So I really, you know, don't see myself making anything resembling a proper military anytime soon. It's wondering if I'm yeah, can I make a useful set of Marks dwarves, for example? Yeah, there's always this problem of trying to make Marks dwarves, which is for some reasons they don't. I've got several hunters actually. For various reasons, they just don't seem to pick up ammunition quite the way I think they should. Right, so right, that's mostly open space. So all of this bit is open space. Okay. So downward slopes, upward slopes. So again, all open space leads up to this area here. Which they can get to. Eventually leads to this big area here, which has lots of blood on it, which is slightly interesting. Giant toads, dead giant toads. But they don't seem to be able to get up here. So I may need to... Yeah, okay, they won't be able to because that's just a shaft. Let's see if I can do this. So I probably don't want to... This may well be a mistake. We'll see, eh? Because making it more accessible to my dwarves actually means making it more accessible to evil bad guys. But I need access to trees, quite frankly. And the elves are being annoying, so... How many logs do I have at the moment? 12 logs. So I'm used to having like 100 odd. But obviously, you know, given I need tons of charcoal. I wonder if it's possible to make a tree farm. Level 3. So I'm wondering if I can if I either make, well, I was about to say, you know, clearly I can't just carve out a big area and hope that the trees will grow in it. That's clearly not happening here. But maybe. If I can make a nice large area that, in fact, hell, let's do the experiment. If I make a large area, Because this stuff, you know, you've got fungi and grass and stuff here anyway. It might grow and give me a nice area which will enable me to essentially farm tower caps and trees. I might need to like muddy the place, but that would involve pumping and water, and that very often goes extremely wrong. Especially when I do it. But yeah, maybe dig out a big area. Actually, there's another thought. No, I don't think I can do it. But once I can, because I've got dwarves down here, I can start making connections to other bits of the caverns, which might not be a bad idea. Yeah, because this is going to be just stone floor. It's not muddy stone floor. Fire buckets. Because not like, I mean, I do have like infinite sources of water, should I feel the need. But it's doing it in such a way that it doesn't just drown everybody. Well, if nothing else, I've got some more flux stones, so there you go. Why is that paused? I don't want to be paused. And there was my place down here. Well, that also looks inaccessible. Oh, it's inaccessible because I've walled it off, apart from anything else. So we'll actually not do that. Lots of big trees down here. I'd like to cut these down, but I'm dead scared. Currently, the Forgotten Beast. Oh no, there we go. It's turned up again. Yeah, burninating things. And this is the second layer of caverns, which is eventually connected to where I just was. So. Can you trust him? Right, so we go down. Have I forgotten a mildly important aspect of my cunning dig a way down plan? I believe I did. Yep, I was wondering what that was now then. So there be magma down here. Let's have ourselves a little explore. Actually, let's not do it there. Maybe we have to do it there. Might just be that set of caverns up here. Essentially, this might still count as the second level of caverns. Let's go topside for a bit. Still gone wrong here. So you're pumping away. Pre-pump. This should all be accessible. People should be moving in. Because people were able to get down here and build that wall, which they're finally got around to doing. So they should be able to get a hold of this guy. Unless I just don't understand how these things work. That's interesting. That's not going to help me. Right, who is this? Bomrenish. Bomrenish. Right, so he does have a grave. So that's good. Now, can I find him in here? I mean, obviously he's in here, but I have to go through absolutely every single dead person that there has ever been. And let's be frank here, there have been a few. Just want to get him beslabbed as soon as, because it looks like he's not going to get put into his final resting place anytime soon. I've almost certainly gone straight past his designation already. It very often takes me a couple of goes through before I go, oh, alright, he was right at the top. Okay, so that's that done. And my soup, there we go. My grave is very fast, which is quite cool. Being as it's all legendary and stuff. Once it hauls the great big heavy slab into place. Right, okay, so R-S bomb. Ah, good, nah. Right, build S slab. Right, so that should be that. Yeah. I'm going to leave it there for a bit, I think. Yeah, I think this is time to call it a day. So, yeah, looks like I need to sort the caverns, either sort the caverns out or go to war with the elves. I'm not quite sure which is going to be the most dangerous, to be perfectly honest. Because there are a couple of forgotten beasts down in the caverns. And I don't have a very good record of dealing with them. So it might be entertaining to see how that goes. But the other option is fight the elves. And given, I mean, I can just turtle down and to be perfectly honest, if the elves turn up and they deny me the outside world, then I'm going to have to go deal with the caverns anyway to get my wood. So there you go. That was that. Please do join us at our YouTube channel, where many videos can be found, including obviously these playthroughs. And do also come find us at www.nearlynotnice.com, where you'll find our role-playing game themed podcast, links to role-playing game articles that we like on the internet, but also game reviews that we've done, articles we ourselves have written, and all sorts of other exciting things. But in the meantime, thanks very much for watching. I hope to join you next time, and until then, have yourselves a very dwarfy day.